Yo, yo. Let me start looking. So, yo. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the podcast, the EDC Podcast. My name is Ian Dunlap, also known as E Don't Care. We on our fifth episode right now. We've been staying consistent, with everything. Shouts out to me. Yeah, I'm trying to shout out to myself. I said it. I've been battling around with with camera and mic to use for the past few podcasts. This joint looking right. I ain't gonna lie to you. This little camera looking right. This is my this is an HD camera I bought a few years ago maybe. Before I even had this Mac and everything, so I can use it for I think I bought it when COVID started, so I can use it for meetings or anything like that I had. I had very few meetings. It was one meeting when I was taking a gig, another meeting to meet somebody for a job or something like that. I only used it a few times, but I've been in the bag collecting dust. But I'm like, yo, if I'm starting a podcast, John, the solo podcast, John, I might as well pull that back out, start using it. This John looking nasty, especially compared to the Mac camera, which I figured it would. But I don't know if you guys know, if you dealing with or if you deal with editing and stuff like that, some monitors and everything just doesn't support higher you go in quality and resolution and everything. So even when on my camera I have these Brave 7 LE Akasu cameras that I be using. This is what I use to make my vlogs and stuff like that. And when I record them in 4K on the camera, set to 4K, all that. So I be recording them, but then when they come to editing and everything on my Mac, it's it looks so stupid and pixelated and blurry. But then when I go to put it on my phone from my Mac after I finish editing and everything, it's the clearest thing in the world. So I'm learning more stuff about that. Just learning more about that because editing and everything is that's what I'm going for when I make these videos and all that. I do it all for just the editing purposes and stuff like that. So testing these joints out. This mic I think worked great last time. I was using this other joint that I had that it's more so it's I forget what they call it. I know this is omnidirectional, or no, it was omnidirectional, the joint that I was using, which I believe, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on this, I don't claim to know everything, which I believe omnidirectional is it gets everything around the mic, whereas this joint is straight to the point. You got to speak into the mic so it can pick up on exactly what you're saying. So it's picking up on me. It's probably picking up on my air conditioner I got on right now a little bit, just because it's only me and then that John in here making noise and all that. So it's probably picking up on that too. But this John is straight up. You got to talk into the mic for it to pick up on you clearly and directly. So I like using this John for that. Especially I started using it for gaming too. I had 5 of these Johns because actually OJ and Mike Jalen. I had 5 of these Jones because when we did Brev Talk, that podcast with me and my friends, when we did that, it was, like I said, it was 5 of us. So it was me, Cool J, Heem, and Mike. My brother sometimes came in, so he would share a mic with Heem or Mike. But we had 5 mics, but I bought all them Jones. Jay paid for his, so Jay, whenever you want your mic, Jay, it's yours. Just let me know about it. But I bought all them Johns, so they was all. They all mine. It's my equipment now. So I just keep them on deck. So switching out to this John, like I said, the other John was more surround sound. It captured me more at ease because I was just talking into it. You'll see me in videos where the mic just sideways or just straight down or whatever the case is, standing straight up because I'll be able to talk to it from the side. But this John, you see the difference. You know what I'm saying? You talk straight into it. Capture you perfectly, all that. So I ain't gonna keep talking about this to jazz y'all out, but bro, starting on this pod, I feel like it'll be a great way for me to introduce each podcast by not giving out a message or anything like that, because that's not even me, but just setting the tone for each John, because it's living life is legit, bro. You legit go through things and you legit pick up on stuff. And I do feel as though I do have some type of insight just based off of everyday life, like meeting people, getting the same kind of response. Like, yo, it's like you see things from a different way, or like how you able to like exercise such patience and grace. When in reality, I don't have that much patience in the world. Like, I really don't. Like, I just sent out like like me personally, just speaking on it, I just sent out like a mass text to all my friends, because like me and my girl, we go to therapy and everything. Like, not to put that out there. First of all, go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need it. I mean, we all need it, but some of y'all really need that, John. Go there. You know what I mean? It's clutch just to talk about your stuff. You know what I mean? Don't even get too deep. Not even get too deep in it. It's just clutch to talk about your stuff. But we've been going, and like I just sent out a text to all my friends, because like over the years and everything, like just going into the man I am, like my friends would tell me certain times, like, yo, bro, like you could be a jerk at sometimes. Like, you could be an asshole. Like, not being like what's the word I'm looking for? Not being as empathetic, or the word that we used today was like, I'm not as curious as I should be when it comes to the relationship with my friends and everything. Hence the name, ironically, E Don't Care. This comes from like my friends always like labeling me as the dude that's like, oh, you asshole, because you say things straightforward, you don't really care how they land, or like if somebody else saying something to you, if it don't make sense to you, it's out the water to you, which that's been my thing for years, because like I personally honestly believe, like, used to, like, I'm working on it now, but I honestly was standing on the point of as an adult, you should be able to tell me exactly how you feel, exactly what you mean right now. If you can't tell me that, it don't make sense. You need to get over it. Which is crazy to even say that right now. Like, thinking about it now, I know it's crazy, and it's like, yo, like, and some people still think on that, like, yo, no, that's not crazy. Some people, you should be able to tell everyone exactly how you feel, or why you feel that way, or why you know what I'm saying, you think a certain way. You should be able to do that. Some people really think that. I still am just coming off of that wave, but yo, I learned, like, I just sent a mass text to my friends, like, apologizing basically, because I'm like, yo, my fault. I really didn't, you know what I'm saying? It was never my intention to come off that way. It was never my intention to be like a jerk, or like not wanting to understand where you coming from. It was just, for me, I felt as though I was doing like a service to you. Like, I felt as though if you couldn't explain it to me good enough, it's not worth your time to be upset about it. It's not worth your time for you to be even crying about it, talking to me about it, or like acting out a certain way, because you can't even explain it. Like, if I can't explain something, I'm just like, oh, screw it then. I can't explain it. It ain't that big a deal. I'm rocking off. For me, I could do that, because my mental is just like, you know what I'm saying? If my patience is thin a lot of times, but I'll be able to explain everything to you. Not everybody have that gift to put aside the anger to explain it, or to just have the ability to explain what's up with them or what's going on. So that's just something that I picked up on my last session, like, not too long ago. So yeah, I mean, just focusing on that, like, not to get too crazy deep into it, but yeah, man, just like, that's what I've been working on. That's what's got me going to this mind frame of like, yo, just trying to be positive, or like, I'm always positive, but trying to be more upfront with positivity, more in I'm sorry, I'm losing my words on it, but more attentive with your positivity. Try to make it a point to be positive. Try to make it, you know what I mean, a goal for that day to be like, yo, push this on somebody, push positivity on somebody. Make sure this person feels good, rather than, if you should feel good, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you got to figure that out. Instead of being like that, if you see somebody not feeling good, or you see somebody can't explain why they're upset or anything, give them grace on that. Give them grace on them trying to explain it, or not even, you don't have to explain it right now if you can't. Just know that, just listen, just lend the ear, shoulder, anything like that. That's what I'm learning. It is nasty. So I'm promoting it, like, if you want to, don't feel weird about it, nothing like that. Go talk to somebody, go to therapy, bro. That's legit. It's legit, probably one of the greatest things of all time. Like, it'll open your eyes to some serious stuff, bro. No lie. But other than that, we on the 5th episode of this, John. And like, we got questions, bro. We got questions. We got a hot topic coming from my boy Kev. Hold on, let me tell Satira that we ordered food in this joint. Satira leaving tomorrow, so she didn't want to cook or anything like that, and I'm burnt out. I could not cook tonight, so we ordered up. Hold on, let me tell her the food on the way, so she can grab that joint in case I'm not ready. Y'all gotta come get his stuff too. Yeah, bro, we got a hot topic from Kev, my boy Kev. First of all, shout out to my boy Kev. My boy Kev Savo. He's super close dude. Super close friend of me. And I only known Kev. I don't know how long I know Kev. Hold on, let me see. Let me ask him. I only known Kev for a little while now. I think almost a year. Not even almost a year. Probably like 8 months. 8 months, 7 months, something like that. But my boy Kev said the wildest thing. He said the wildest thing to me the other day. First of all, just put you in the limelight of like our friendship and everything. Put you in the limelight of our friendship, of how we met. I'm a drummer. Y'all know I'm a drummer. Hopefully, I'm a drummer. I play gigs and stuff like that. Like if you call me to play a gig, you paying me, but call me to play a gig, I got you. I also play at this church in Camden, New Jersey, with my boy LJ, boy Jeremy, and Jeremy is a guitar player, LJ piano player. Jeremy guitar player. He brought in his brother Kev not too long ago. Like I said, 6 months ago. Brought in his brother Kev. Close friends. We both cool. And like Kev said the most heinous thing. He said the most heinous thing to me, which was Bruno Mars doesn't have soul. Now I'm gonna try to call. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to call him right now because he's been wanting to get on this, John. If you don't answer, I'm cutting it off. If you don't answer, but let me call him right now just to try to speak his point. If he can. And honestly, I want to get into the point of this podcast where I'm like having people on, which he said he wanted to do. He just been up with this festival him and his brother run. So he hasn't been cooking like that. Let me see if he gonna answer. He did me know. But he said Bruno Mars, just cut it. I'm gonna cut all that. Gav says Bruno Mars doesn't have soul. Now, since he ain't answering the phone, I'm gonna just speak my piece on it. For one, I'm not a Bruno Mars fan. Originally, I wasn't a Bruno Mars fan. I know when I was like, I want to say around high school, middle school, Bruno Mars started popping out crazy. And the biggest thing I remember from him back then was Grenade. I want to say Grenade was the biggest joint I heard from Bruno back then. I want to say Grenade is the biggest joint I know from Bruno. Let me see when Grenade came out. Y'all know Grenade. I'll catch a grenade for you. That joint. Big song for Bruno. I was not a fan of that joint at all, bro. At all. Like, that was the grossest song I ever heard. It sounded like, mind you, I've been in music my entire life. Like, my dad brought my first drum set and I was like 2 years old. Apart from that, my family is all dialed into music. Like, everybody in my family is musically inclined in some way, shape, or form. So like, I'm born into it in a sense. So like, bro, when I hear something, I'm always thinking about it from that point. Like musically, like I think about it as a fan. If it's like if I hear something and it's fire, and I'm a fan of that artist from now on, I can then listen to everything as a fan. But from the rip, I'm always listening to something as like, dang, is it tough musically? Like, is it cool? Is it good? Does it feel good from the rip? Does it feel good? If it don't feel good, I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just been my main concept of music thus far. So like, if it feels good, you got me. Chances are somebody like, yo, you hear this new John, or whatever the case is, I probably won't be into it until I like discover it myself. Cause like, and I always been that way. Like, Like my boy Yon was my cousin Yon. He hit me up one day. Was like, I think he introduced me to Corey Henry. If you don't know who Corey Henry is, he's more like in the music realm, like the music world. Crazy keyboard player, crazy organist. He just crazy musician. He's tough on every instrument I've seen him on. So, but he's like nasty on keys. I'm pretty sure he showed me, boy, years ago. And I was like, all right, boy, I guess boy tough on keys. Like, who cares? Like, nobody really cares. I guess he's just someone on keys. Waiting order. All right, who cares, bro? Yeah, I'm like, I guess he's just tough on keys. Just showing you how it is. Probably a few years after that, I'm telling Yon crazy. Yon, you hear this, boy? He nasty. He's the greatest thing I ever heard. And Yon just looking at me like, bro, I told you about him 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that type of time. Like, you cannot bring that to me. You just got to be like, yo, you should listen to this. And just let it chill for a second. Because if you don't, now I'm looking at it not only as like a fan or as like, oh, it's some dope music. I'm looking at it and see like, why is you gassing this up? You know what I'm saying? All this music in this world, why is you gassing? Like, you can't bring that to me like that. Only things that was brought to me like that, and I was like, ew, was Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was the only thing that was brought to me like, no, bro, you have to listen to Kendrick Lamar. And I went to go listen, and I was like, this shit is disgusting. It's crazy. It's like not disgusting bad. It's crazy good. Like, it's like Kendrick Lamar. The first thing I heard from Kendrick Lamar, and this is what did it for me. First thing I heard from Kendrick Lamar, and I think of it as probably top 5 greatest hip hop albums all time. Definitely top 5 greatest hip hop albums all time for me. Top 5 greatest hip hop albums all time was To Pimp a Butterfly. I believe that to be. It's top 3. It's at least top 3 greatest hip hop albums all time. And I got Doggy Style in there. Doggy Style, To Pimp a Butterfly, and number 3 is Wishy Washy for me. Number 3, Wishy Washy, all the way around. Like, it's like, oh my God. I don't even want to get into this beat. Back to Bruno though. To Grenade. So Grenade was the most popping thing. Yeah, Kev said 8 months. Kev said 8 months, been a while. Yeah, Kev said 8 months. So he solidified. But Bruno, it was Grenade. So it was like middle school, high school around that time. I heard Grenade, and like I said, from a musician standpoint, listening to Grenade, I was just like, bro, there's just some like ABC 123 pop stuff that's just going crazy right now. Like, it's just a fad. Like, I wasn't feeling it. And honestly, still to this day, I really don't like the song that much. Like, it's like cool. Like, he's not to me vocally, he's not the dude that I'm like, oh, Bruno got to sing this song for it to be like a dope song. No, it's not like that. It's like Bruno, his voice isn't like it's hard for me to say right now. It isn't like he's not a singer's singer. A singer's singer, Bruno isn't to me. Like, there's a few singers out there. There's a lot of singers out there. But like I really wouldn't whatchamacallit, I wouldn't like see that they're dope artists because they're a singer's singer. A singer's singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, to use it as an example, Beyonce is easily one of the greatest entertainers to ever live, but also she's a singer's singer. Like, vocally, she can do anything. You know what I'm saying? This is not. I'm not in a hive. Don't give me. But I could definitely say she can vocally do anything that you ask her to do. Like, if I told Beyonce today, like, yo, you got a hip hop gig tomorrow, I'm pretty sure she can get ready for a hip hop gig. We seen it done in Destiny's Child for sure. You got to do R&B, John. Why we even talk about it? Country, John. She smacked that out the water. You got a gospel gig tomorrow. She can still kill a gospel gig. I'm sure about it. And like, gospel gigs are hard to do from the rep. Jazz, I've seen her cook jazz. Like, she really touched everything that you need her to touch. You can give, yo, Beyonce, sing me a straight song, no runs, no nothing. It'll still be soulful and full. Like, that's a singer's singer. Like, you can literally maneuver through any genre and, like, actually crush. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by singer. So, Bruno, he's not that to me. Bruno can kill certain songs. But, like, his vibe, this is what I'm getting to. This is why I'm a Bruno fan. His vibe is stupid. So, the first full-on Bruno album that I've listened to where I was like, he's a problem. And everybody probably can say the same thing if I count to 3. 1, 2, 3, 24 Karat Magic. That album, 24 Karat. That album right there, to me, solidifies Bruno as one of the greatest artists of all time. That album right there. Cause like I said, I didn't like Grenade. But even back then, I did like Marry You. Who cares, baby? Think I wanna. That is stupid. It's a beautiful night. That's stupid. Like, whoa, what? Bruno's nasty. So from there, I'm looking at Kev like, if you talking about before that point, so pre Grenade, I'm not a Bruno fan. Pre-Grenade, I'm not a Bruno fan. So if you say that before that point, oh, he has no soul, I would have run right with you, Kev, where I was like, yo, I see where you coming from, because it's like he's just nailing the head with like the easy pop stuff that's just gonna make the charts sell real big, because it's gonna be easy to grasp, which is always important too, like with music. It's gonna be easy to grasp for people. They'll be able to grab onto that and just go like it'll be easy to grasp, and they'll be able to just go with it. Like anybody can sing that drum, and anybody can play it. You play it at any gig. You can do whatever you need with that song. So Grenade, I'm with you. Marry You. Come on. What we talking about here? Marry You is top. It's crazy. Then you bring out Lazy. Lazy is like, anybody can sing that song too. But it feels, like I told you about Phil for me, it feels so good. You could just, like, Lazy, you could just rock your head like this and everything be cool. Like, So this off of those two songs, right there, to say Bruno Mars does not have soul is out of control. And Kevin's not the only one that I heard say this. I heard a lot of trash talk about Bruno Mars. And I don't understand why. Like, I don't get what he did. I don't know if he kicking children in the face or something like that, or whatever the case is. Oh, the food on the way. Food on the way. I don't know if he kicking kids in the face or whatever the case is, but the Bruno hate has got to stop, bro. Bruno Mars has been consistently killing since 24 Karat. That album right there. I'm trying to think right now how many skips it got. I don't think it's Skippy. I don't think it's that peanut butter. I don't think it's Skippy, bro. 24 Karat, I don't think has any skips. I can listen to every. Wait. There's one song on there. I forget that song. It's probably one skip in that joint. But even then, you see me nod my head like this. It's stupid. It feels good. It's just. Is it skippable? I think it has one skip in that joint. I think Bruno got one skip in 24 Karat. One skip, and it was that song I was just singing, but I can't really remember it, which is why it's skippable. You know what I'm saying? Then you go on to, when we jump to Silk Sonic. No. Bruno has, he got something after that, don't he? Bruno got something after that, don't he? Because we ain't jumping to Silk Sonic unless we have to. Hold on, y'all. I feel like I'm forgetting something about Bruno. 24 Karat. Man, what album was that? Yeah, we skipping a lot. Unorthodox Jukebox. What's Jones this? He got a couple albums that's skippable. But this is what I'm saying. You can skip some Bruno. You can skip some Bruno. It's just like hold on, let me call Satara real quick. Sorry, y'all. There's a lot going on over this, John. Bruno is like I said, we skipping a lot. Because then you have the album he did with Mark Ronson. I don't know how many tracks he did on this, John, with Mark Ronson, but he got Uptown Funk. You cannot skip Uptown Funk. That's one of the joints that's like oh my God, bro. He got hits, bro. Talking to the Moon, Marry You, Uptown Funk, Feel Right, Mystical, Bruno, and on Mark Ronson. Bruno has the hits, and he also has the feel. Like, he was attacking with most of these songs. He's attacking a feel in a genre of music that has been like abandoned. Like that funk pop. Oh, what is that? Is that fusion? I don't think that's fusion. Like, that funk pop type feel has been abandoned, and a lot of people was trying to. I remember when he was dropping this stuff back to back, the culture was trying to be like, "Yo, man, get off our stuff. You appropriating our stuff." No, he was influenced, and this is why he has the soul. He was influenced by the soul, influenced by it, and then he went on to create these albums and songs that was like, "Yo, this feels so good. Why did we stop making music like this? Like, why did we stop making music like this? It makes no sense." He's attacking this genre. He's attacking this feel for music that we abandoned. You know what I'm saying? And people got mad at it, where I'm just like, yo, I appreciate him so much. So much. I appreciate Bruno so much for that. So, like, for Kev to say he has no soul, I felt a personal attack. Because I'm like, bro, he's the only one I see right now, or back when he was dropping these albums back to back like this, Silk Sonic, 24 Karat. He's the only one I saw where I was like, yo, he's crushing right now with music that I can go play the drums to. I'm a drummer, y'all. I love playing grooves. I love playing stuff like any grooves, like roots. You like I'm that bull. Like, I can play grooves. Hip hop grooves is that's my favorite grooves to play. My mom used to rap when I was a young boy, so I could play the drums to them. Like, once upon a time, not long ago. Like, like that's my vibe. Like, I miss playing the drums and stuff. Like, today, like, not to sound like that bull, but like today, like, it's hard to like find feel good grooves. Like, not everybody making feel good grooves like that, or like grooves that's like that like you want to play on the drums. Like, a lot of stuff today is just like claps, 808s. It's honestly like the most broken down, like, easy beats, easy grooves to do. Like, it's just like it's cool, it's fun if it's a vibe to it, it's fun. Of course, if it's a vibe to it, it's fun. But like the challenge and like the feel of like playing like a Busta Rhymes groove, or like I said before, like a Roots groove, or like even going to Bruno and Destiny's Child, like, those grooves are fun, bro. Those drum grooves are fun. It's not just the pad where I'm just playing 808s and claps. Like, no, it's fun to play the drums. Like, that's what made it fun. The challenge and art of like playing the drums is cool, bro. But like, going back to Bruno, to say he doesn't have soul is like, that was asinine to me, because I'm like, bro, he's the only one with it. Like, come on, man. Give him his flowers. Dog. Hold on. Damn, everybody texting me with this joke. Hold on. Yeah, bro, he's like the only one for me. Like, and then, like I said, you go to Silk Sonic. Is this another unskippable? Is this joint not Skippy? Is it not Skippy? I couldn't say it's not Skippy. I say it's one notch under the 24 Karat joint. And I love the Silk Sonic album. But that's just how much respect I put on that 24 Karat album. Like, and when I say he's bringing that feel back, to bring it into perspective, like, Like Versace on the floor, it brings back that feel of can you stand the rain type vibes. But anyway, yeah, so like it brings back that vibe. Like I was saying, Versace on the floor brings back the vibe of like can you stand the rain to me? Not saying that the song sounds similar or like the music similar or he's singing it similar, nothing like that. It just brings back the feel of that song. Like the feel of that energy, that vibe. Like we need that vibe here. No matter how people try to spin it like, oh, it's old, it's turned. No, bro. Feel good is feel good. Music, if music feels good, it's cool. That's why, like, even today, not jumping on a soapbox, but like a lot of these artists like that's coming up now, like in the city, I'm talking about, not like big time artists or anything. But even them, but like in the city, like you see them, I don't even like going out to see like shows or anything, like performing or like that, because they all biting the same vibe. It feel like I need somebody to be like stand outish, like I play in the band with my cousin Jan, I was telling you about earlier. We do like it's name sir to a funk band, but we really I don't think we do funk. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's more like neo soul, like R&B and stuff like that. But the shows that he would be going to or creating, you'll see a band in there that's like spazzing rock. Like you'll see the difference, like the difference in art, like in artists. That's just like, yo, we would never see that lineup at like a concert, a random concert that's just built for like one specific thing. Clearly, like you'll never see that type of lineup. So I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of like people playing songs that's not the norm or that's not like what you looking for. Because otherwise you'll be listening to the same song over and over again. Like I was saying, if you go to like any concert in the city right now, not any, but most concerts in the city right now, you'll see everybody biting this style that's like just laid back, calm, chill, like trying to make a vibe out of this. Less like Netflix and chill type music vibes. Like you'll see that, which is cool. If that's your lane, go ahead, play in that. That's cool. If you get everybody vibing to that, it's cool. But after the third artist, I swear on everything, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go play 2K. That's been me. Like, you could call me to play a gig, bro. You could call me to play a gig right now, and I'll be there. I'll play the gig. If I see everybody doing the same song, I'm just like, yo, after I hit my last symbol or whatever the case is, I'm outie. I'm going. Like, ain't no need for me to stay out unless my friend's there, unless we all hanging out on some stuff. But to enjoy the show, I can't do it. I can't clap my hands for the same song five times and be like, oh, yo, I'm definitely buying that album. No. No, I can't. Because it's just like, yo, if you own it, here's the thing. If you own it and that shit sound, we can see that. Like fans can see that. Like we can see, oh, they running this they John, like they jamming into this song, like this it's runts, they cooking us. But we also can see, oh, they're biting this style because like that's what's popping right now. They're biting, that's what's popping right now. So they think they gotta do that to be like to be that. You know what I'm saying? They think they gotta do that to be that. Like everybody right now, like you seeing like 55. I think it started with Cardi, like 55 Cardi's dropping. Or who dropped? I forget who dropped first. I think it was Cardi. Like they all dropping on the same wave. Like you got Cardi's, the Megs, all of them dropping on the same wave, and it's like it's cool. But I know. Let's dig into it, bro. Let's dig into it. I know Meg can rap. Megan Thee Stallion can definitely rap. Because she can, and I know it got to the point now where it's like, oh, she's just spitting the same song over and over again. But because her ability of rapping is there, she can own that style and really run with it. Cardi B is a different story where we know that she has a writer or whatever the case is, but Cardi's vibe is so there. If like it hit me back to Phil, Cardi's vibe is so there, it feels good. So it's just like, as long as she has the music there, and like it don't matter what she rapping about. Like Cardi's vibe itself is so cold. Like I'm there with it. I would love to play a Cardi gig because the vibe is gonna feel good. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a party all the time. Like it's that crazy. So like just show an example of how you could be on a wave of a vibe as long as you in that, as long as you living in that, as long as that's what your vibe is. Like it don't matter if it's a trend or not, as long as that's you. But when they get to these shows and it's like, we know that's not your trend. You know, like you just on this, oh, I'm about to be this chill ass vibey singer because the popularity is gonna carry me. It's like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to play 2K at the crib. I'm going to play 2K at the crib. I don't want to wait around for this gig no more. Like, I'm outie. I'm super outie. I don't even know how the hell we got to this point, but like, going back to BRUNO, bro, you cannot say BRUNO has no soul. Like, I really don't understand that point. Kev, you my man. You know you can come in and argue that whenever you want. Or we got to find a way where we can just call it up and have Kev like on cam or like whatever the case is, so we can talk to him. Because it's like, nah, bro, you can't see that. You can't see that. We gotta get off that topic. Like, I'm wasting too much time on it. Hold on. What was the next, John? We had another question, but let me see if I even wanna. I don't even know what it was. I think it was. Fluid exhibitions. No, I'm actually cut it short right now. I'm gonna try to, like I said, I think I said it last time. I'm gonna try to start keeping these joints under like 45 minutes and under, just so I can make sure I'm spreading out the content a little bit more, and I won't have like overabundance of you having to listen to something. Because I know a lot of times, like I love listening to podcasts, but a lot of times I can't listen to them in one setting, and it kind of hurts me a little bit where I can't do that. So I just want to make sure these joints are entertaining enough for you at one, able to be listened to, and then like making sure you got content and fresh content every week, and we can run through it, man. But those are some good joints, bro. We only got through 2 topics, which is like number one. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna start not being so serious and deep in it, but like I definitely want to start with a way of acknowledgement or self-learning topic of that, just to start off each podcast, just because like it's extremely important, bro. Like, and the only reason I'm really on it like that, because I experienced like a breakthrough as of today. So like you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely push that forward because it's like it's needed, bro. It's needed. So not to get too deep into it, but I'm gonna definitely start doing that more. But we got to do those 2 topics today, just that, and then Kev, Bruno Mars has soul. Stop hating on that man. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for listening to the podcast, man. Again, we on every platform. Every platform you get your podcast at. Also, we on YouTube, where you can see the video and everything like that as well. But as of right now, let me get out of here. I'm time to go eat. Terry got the food. I might have to go get some bevs, but I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for listening in.